Hello YouTube audience. Today I decided I'm gonna do a review. I've been wanting to do this for a super long time and I really want to get to it. So I thought, who better to start out with than one of my favorite characters, Downshift. Now before I get into this review, I'm gonna give you a quick little history lesson. Back in Energon, back in the Unicorn Trilogy, which is a Armada, Energon, Cybertron. In Armada he was a minicon. In Energon, he looked like Wheeljack, and he was essentially kind of looking a lot like Wheeljack, so people kind of referred to him as Wheeljack. And then in Cybertron, he had the face of Wheeljack, but was a different car completely and did not have the colors like him. But today we'll be taking a look at Energon Downshift. Now, I already love Wheeljack. In fact, he's one of my all-time favorite Transformers. He's not my favorite, but I thought that if I'm going to do anyone first, might as well do Downshift, being that Downshift was my first Transformer, and I love the color scheme of this one, and I recently got this one, and this one's complete. So, as you guys can know, if you've ever seen frickin' Wheeljack, which if you haven't, oh my god, why not? Color scheme, pretty much exact same, so yes. Now, one thing that you will notice is I do have these little red bits here, the Energon weapons. These are removable. Another thing that I find weird is if you pop this thing off, which you can do, he looks like Wind Charger. Really weird, I know, but I just had to mention that. So in car mode, I have no idea what car this is, being as I'm not a car person. But, give me just 1 second. That's better. I'm using toothpicks to hold this up. Smart. Styrofoam. So, as you can tell, he rolls very nicely, and being that he is a sleek and nice car, he's beautiful. Beautiful. Give me a second. So beautiful. Okay, sorry, I got distracted by how beautiful he is. Now, if any of you guys are familiar with Energon, that's where the Energon story goes. This figure does not come with one. I don't know why, but he does not come with one. Now, I did get this guy complete, and I do have his box. It's, like, back there somewhere. And to even prove it even more, I still have the little comic and product catalog. I even still have that promotional item for that weird laser tag thing. That's how you know I have all of it. Also, I even have the missile. That proves everything. So yes, he is beautiful. Now this guy, unlike the new Combiner Wars, has great weapon placement. Reference for any Transformers fans. Get it? I'm trying to be funny, it's hard. Oh, don't make it your mom joke out of that. Like your mom. So yeah, as you can do, you can place it down here. So for this one, which I like to think of as shotgun, think as a shotgun. Yeah. It's like, hold on. As you can tell, it's like hollow all in here. And this doesn't really make sense, but it's reasonable. Unlike the new Combiner Wars, where everything's freaking hollow. And the other thing he comes with is this awesome gun. It looks like a really weird harpoon missile, and it looks like it's gonna shoot at someone. So yeah, that's pretty cool, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah. And I do want to get these out of the way, because I do want to kind of talk about the car mode. And the color scheme, and yeah. The other thing that you can replace on the car mode is this thing. Yeah, this is actually part of the thing you can do, but if you want to, you can put a gun back there. and it looks like poo, but if you want to do it, you can. Now, I want to talk about the guns for a second. See, if you notice, they have pegs on the sides, like, right here and here, but there's no peg down here, meaning that you cannot do something like this, which I think sucks, because this ruins it for me. This ruins the guns, because I thought it'd be really cool if I could just replace this thing and you'd be like, screw it. Don't worry, I'll get that later. You can like push it up or push it down. Now, let's talk about car modes. So, the thing about this one is, it looks like Wheeljack. The color scheme, if you guys know what Wheeljack looks like, it looks like Wheeljack. In fact, I think, this is what I think if you didn't have a Wheeljack, this would suit it just fine back then. Now, I'm not sure this was originally meant to be Wheeljack, because I haven't heard anything about it originally being Wheeljack. I know people are like, oh, it was originally supposed to be Wheeljack, and the fact that it's not is weird because it looks like Wheeljack, and it is Wheeljack, blah, blah, blah. And I understand it may look like Wheeljack, but I haven't heard anything about actually being Wheeljack. Another thing that I find weird is the car mode. Because it looks like Wind Charger. And also it rolls very nicely, which is something that I know that may sound weird, like really weird to go in detail about, but there were very few Transformers that roll nice in my collection. What I mean by that, usually it's like awful rolling, and it's just kind of sad. Because it makes you kind of realize that, like, they can't do one of the most common things that a lot of Transformers do. Sorry, I was looking for this thing. I'm so dumb. Yeah. So, yeah. The car mode is really nice looking, and translucency bits. Also really cool lamp. But yes. Yes. Stalling, aren't I? Alright, fine. Now it's time to get on to the robot mode. Oh boy. So, let's transform him, shall we? Alrighty, so first off, I would recommend taking this bit off and taking all the weapons off that you probably placed them there, because he's beautiful. First thing I like to do, hold on, is I'm going to take the arms and kind of like separate them here. Kind of shake this, like shaking it. Oh, okay. We did that. So then after that, we gotta pull this thing down. And then after that, we just gotta pop those things out. Pull that back up. that. We gotta fold this bit down here. Nice and tight. Fold those bits down. Pull those arms out. Bippity boppity boo. Take this toothpick, which I have on hand for some reason. It's actually what's holding my phone up. And something I will talk about while I'm doing this. See this? This is a giant hand. If you guys are familiar with Energon, this guy can power link. Although I'm not going to show it to you because I don't have any other Energon figures to show it off with. So, now that we've gotten that out of the way, look at this beast of a robot. He's beautiful, and I do want to get a close-up on the face because, yes, he does have the face of Wheeljack. Now, I would show off that he is like Wheeljack, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you know what Wheeljack looks like, and my Wheeljack is in a bin, like, back there, where my thumb is, yeah. So, yes, the weapon storage, yay, everybody's excited. Now, to make a weapon, here's what you gotta do. You gotta place this thing, like, right in there. Let's get, yeah, like that. Now, what I like to do is actually, I like to put the weird pipe shotgun thing, and then I like to place that in there. I'm kidding. This looks rubbish, okay? And then, just to make it even worse, is this. How does that look cool? I want to know how this looks cool, okay? Alright, this isn't... Alright, I don't like it. Kind of, I don't know, it's weird, it's something that I don't prefer. But don't worry, I don't have to deal with that, because I found out another way. Let's take these things off, and now we're going to get into articulation and design. So, he looks even more like Wheeljack in this mode. Except for this weird green colory. I don't know if it's showing off on camera, but it's like this weird green color. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. So if you don't like that color, then oh shizzle, son, boy, you're screwed. So, yeah. As everyone can tell at home, you do know what this looks like, right? Right? Yeah, this is literally Wheeljack. So, I'm sorry, camera's delay, and focus. Whew. There we go. Just don't want to stay in focus. So for articulation, he can do a 360 in the arms. Arms can go out and kind of in like that, but that's about it. Now legs, now also arms can move forward, but not back. Now legs, let's talk about gimmicks. This gimmick ruins his legs. I'm not joking about that. So we have to fold this thing up, and then just to get him backwards, we gotta do that. And that looks really weird to me. I don't know why. Like, who does that? Like, that's like way past where a knee would bend. And just to make it even worse is this. If you want to have him kick, he looks like he just like snaps his legs. Now, one thing that I do kind of think is cool is this, like his legs can go like that, and like that. That's something you don't see often, and that's kind of cool. Now, yes, let's get into head movement. Because of this little piece, all clear plastic, all clear red plastic, I'm scared, everyone. I'm gonna evacuate the building because I'm not gonna touch his head. Alright, this video has to end because of that. I'm kidding. That does worry me though, but this figure is pretty old. So, if it hasn't broken yet, it's not gonna break. See this gun? Here's what I'm gonna do with him. See this? I like to place it on his shoulder. Then I like to take this gun, I like to put it under his hand like a minigun. And then I like to take this one and then put it over his hand like a shotgun. And then there you go. Now this figure is really fun, okay? Even though he doesn't have the best of articulation, or if you don't have another figure, he doesn't have a good gimmick. But he does have another gimmick up his sleeve. A firing missile. I'm sorry, but if you have a firing missile, that makes a fantastic thing. Now, because this is my first video, it sucks, okay? I know it's gonna suck, and I know that this is probably not the best one to do a video on. But, I did it! Oh, and also, by the way, you're supposed to have these things out, but I think that looks like poo, so I prefer keeping them in. Because you don't really see it at all. So what the hell does it matter? So, yes! What do I think about him? Well, I'm gonna give him a rating. We're gonna give him 1 out of 10. Alright, we're gonna go 1 out of 10. Alright, so what is he gonna get? He's gonna get, for vehicle mode, 10 out of 10. It's a fun vehicle mode, great weapon storage. Transformation, 8 out of 10. Because of these stupid feet that I hate, and then I have to pull these things out. That always bugs the crap out of me. For weapons, 6 out of 10. They're not that cool, but you can work them. For robot mode, he gets a 9 out of 10. Because it is fun, he has a good amount of articulation. For gimmicks, he gets a 5 out of 10, because, get it, because he's half of a robot that can power link. Okay, fine, but it's stupid. Out of all fun, I think, I'm not going to do that for every video. I think this is going to be like, overall, he's a blank out of 10. Overall, this guy is a 9 out of 10. But, for all of you in awe, yes, I am going to be a bit biased because Downshift was my first Transformer. Wheeljack is one of my favorite Transformers. I used to have Cybertron Downshift, but he's really broken up, and I'm probably never going to do a video of him. Unless I find all the pieces, which I doubt I will, so I might have to buy him new. But this is a great robot mode. He's fun. He's not a masterpiece, meaning he doesn't take 8 years to transform. He's fun, he's simple, and if you just want a Transformer to pick up and play with in robot mode or in vehicle mode, Downshift is the one to do it. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's because I have them all complete, maybe it's just because I'm being biased, but I love him. He's fun, and he's a great piece to battle characters like Slugfest or any of the Energon Decepticons. He's fun, and he'll probably kick your bum just because, why? He's Downshift. So that was Energon Downshift. How'd it do? Did it do good? Did it do bad? Please tell me. Also, this is my first ever video review, and I'll try doing more of these. Now, problem is, I'm going on vacation in a few days. So, if you did like this video, I'm not sponsoring them, you could find them at Big Bad Toy Store, ironically. Or, just get lucky, find them at a garage sale. But yeah, honestly, I would just recommend going to Big Bad Toy Store. They have great prices, great everything. And I'm not, and yes, I know, you'd be like, oh, well, technically you're sponsoring them. Well, I'm not, okay? I've shopped there before, they're great. I'm not sponsoring them, but yeah. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please like it or subscribe, but you don't have to. But you don't have to. See, that's the great thing about this. You have, okay, whatever. I don't know how to end this video, so, peanut brittle. Yay!